Hi guys, Nancy here from Loombicious. Today we will be making a goat, a whole goat. She will be a bit more tiny than this one. I adjusted the design a bit and the ears will be a bit smaller, but the rest will be the same. My designs are partially based on designs and techniques Courtney Nicole uses. So make sure you check out her channel, How to Loom Your Dragon. And we will be doing the goat now. We're going to start with the head. No, I'm saying that wrong. We're going to start with the ears. So I am making a, well, brown goat. I will use 2 different colors of brown. I did this one with 3, but I don't like it, so let's do it with 2 colors. I will use caramel and dark brown. So you can decide what color you want to use, but the ears will be caramel and the ears will all be double looped. So take a double looped caramel, place it here. And another one. These are all double looped. And one more. Try to put them on without a twist, but that's kind of hard to do so. I take a 4th double looped caramel band, place that there. And one more. We need to overstretch this one to this peg. It might snap when looming, but I hope it doesn't. I'll take one single band. We need to cap off the top of the ear. We need to wrap it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Now we can loom. So go behind the cap band. Take the first bands you come across and loom over. Then loom over this one. This can be tough. Most of the time it gets stuck. And it does again. So you need another hook to help you out there. Like this. And loom that one. It will be a very tiny ear. The ears on my prototype were too big, in my opinion. Take it off carefully. So this will be your ear. You will have to make a second one. You can store this on a toothpick or another hook or something else. Like this. Now we will make the horn. It's quite easy to make. Take a double looped caramel, place it on your loom. Another double looped caramel band. And now you can decide your horn color. This will be part of the body. I will be making white horns, but you can make them gray or, well, even black, what you want. But I will do a white horn for my goat. So take a white double loop band, place it there. And cap off with a single white band. I'm sorry. Wrapped around 4 times. 2, 3, 4. I simply loom this. This will be one horn. You also will have to make 2 of those. Take it off. And also store this on your toothpick. Like that. We will be needing it soon though. And we're going to do the top of the head. This will all be double looped. Take a double looped caramel here. A double looped caramel here. And another one here. Also in the middle. All double looped. Double loop there. Double looped here. And a double looped one there. Now, if you want your goat to have a stripe on its head, you can decide to replace this for the stripe color, this one and this one. And you will have to cap off with the same color of your stripe at this peg at the end. So if you want to, you can replace these two with a dark brown or a white or another color. Even burgundy is a nice color. So the last two in the middle. I will make a whole caramel goat. I like that. Double loop there. Double looped here. And a double looped there. Now we will be making the eyes. So take your eye color, wrap it around your hook 2 times. Take a black band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Now take your eye color band and wrap it around 2 times. Now take a caramel band, double loop it. And now you have to pull the eye onto that double loop band. Take your time. This is kind of tricky to do so. Try to make one side of the eye look neat as you possibly can. There will be a cross on the back of the eye, but it's supposed to be like that. I'm turning my loom because the good part is already facing that way. Oh, place that double loop band here. From this peg to the peg in the middle, fourth peg in the middle, no, the fifth peg in the middle, I'm sorry. Well, you can see what I'm doing, I guess. Place it there, make the good part of the eye face in that direction. Now we have to do that a second time. So take your eye color band, wrap it around 2 times, take a black band, wrap it around 4 times, take your eye color band again and wrap it around 2 times. This will be your eye. Take a double looped caramel band again. Now we have to pull this eye onto that double loop band. Also take your time with this one. Like this. Make it look neat. Try to get the bands untwisted as far as you possibly can. We also have to place that from the middle peg to the peg on the side here. Come on, get over the peg. Yeah, like this. Push down a bit. Now we need to, well, if you changed those two, this band and this double loop band, both are double looped, to make a stripe collar of your choice, you will have to cap off this point, this peg, with a single band of the stripe collar by wrapping it around 4 times. I will be using caramel, so I don't have stripes, so just wrap it around 4 times to cap off. Also make that look neat as you possibly can. We also have to do the horizontal bends. I will do that now, otherwise I will forget and then your whole work will fall apart. Take a double looped caramel, make a triangle like this. Take another double looped caramel, also make a triangle and another one, all double looped. Now before we go looming, take your horns, get them on your hook, well, at least one of them, get one around your hook. Now lift up those last placed horizontal bands and pull it over and replace it like this. This will be one horn. Now I have to get my ears of my hook before I can get to my horn. Not so smart. Well, anyway, here it is. Have to do the same on the opposite side, so take off the last placed horizontal bands and slide over the horn, replace it and leave it like that. Then we can loom. We will be attaching the ears while we're looming. So go behind the cap band. This can be a bit tricky because these are all double loop bands. Take the first 2 double looped bands and loom over. Also do this on the opposite side. And the ones in the middle, you can loom up this entire row. We won't be needing. That's done already. So now loom up the sides, I believe 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. Then we will be attaching the ears. Push down a bit. Also do this on the opposite side. Like that. Now we have to take our ears. If you take a close look at your ear, you do have, well, almost one straight side and a side with a point. Well, it's tiny. You can hardly see. It doesn't matter actually how you put them on, but I will putting on the pointy side to the back of the head that way. So attach the ears onto those pegs we just loomed up to. I will also attach the other ear. If I can get it around my hook. Yes, I will turn my loom for this. Just attach it like this, and loom over the final 2. Well, not 2. Actually, it's 1 double loop band. Did I do that correctly? Yes. This will be the top of your goat head. So tie off those bottom 3 bands. And take her off very carefully. Would be a waste if a band snaps, but it can happen. Just try to take her off very carefully. Oh gosh, this looks so funny. You can adjust this and pull a bit on the horns. We can also do that later. This will be the top of your goat head. Looks nice. It does. Oh, adjust the eyes a bit if you want to. Oh, it looks cool. You can also do this later, and I will do this later. Now I have the head completed. Well, put it aside. We'll do the middle portion of the head now. Take 2 caramel bands. Place them there. Let me see. Yeah, take 2 more caramel bands. Also in the middle, 2 bands and 2 bands here. Now, if you did a stripe on the top of the head, you will also have to place 2 bands from this peg to that peg in your stripe color. I won't be doing that. I will just do caramel. But these 2 will have to be your stripe color. Take 2 more bands, place them here, and 2 here. Now take a double looped caramel, place that there. Also on the opposite side, of course. Also, if you did a stripe, this will be in between these 2 pegs, will be a double looped stripe color. For me now, a double looped caramel. Now I will be doing the snout. My snout will be dark brown. So I'm taking a double loop dark brown, place that here. Also place one here. And one here. I will place a double looped snout color from here to here. Like that. Now take your hook. Take 3 single snout color bands. For me that is dark brown. Take a new one. Wrap that around your hook. This is actually 1 time, so 2 times, 3 times. If you did a cow with me, this looks familiar. This will be the snout. But we have to get this onto that double loop band. We have to pull all of those bands onto the double loop band. This is kind of tricky, so take your time. No need to rush yourself. And then replace those bands. You can also make this look kind of neat, as you possibly can. The chunk of bands will have to be in the middle, because we have to loom over this one. But leave it like this, it's okay. We'll be doing that later. Now take a double looped, come on, just one, a double looped dark brown. No, we have to do that. No, yes, sorry, we have to place that here. Don't have to place anything. No. Now take caramel, also double loop it. Place that here. And now take 2 bands, 2 caramel bands, and make a horizontal band like this. Let me check. Are you ready to loom? Yeah, we are. Yes, it's a quite tiny head, so first loom over this one. Try to get all those bands in the middle of that double loop band, like this. Loom up the sides. I will have to see, where did I attach the head? Oh no, this is just, I'm sorry, I'm confused myself. This is the middle portion, not the bottom jaw. Just loom over. We can loom up the sides further. Stop at that point. Also do this on the opposite side. Stop there. And we have to loom up once more. Am I saying that correctly? Yes, once more in the middle. So go behind the chunk of bands. Now take the top of your goat head. You can put her, you have to get her upside down actually, so the horns will be facing down. If you have to get your hook through the first set of loops in the middle, not the cap band, but first set. If you pull, you can actually see a hole. You have to get your hook through that hole. Yeah, like that. Then you can place her head onto this peg. Do this carefully. Then we can loom those 2 caramel bands over. And once more, then you need to flip the head and get her off very carefully. And flip it over. Then we need to attach those 3 3 loose ends onto those 3 pegs to get your hook through those 4 bands. And attach it there. Well, the middle set obviously goes on the middle peg. Loom over the final 2 bands. We have to do this on the side. 2. Be a bit careful because these are double loop bands. Mine are completely twisted. I hope yours aren't. Get these over. The ear might be in the way, but just get it out of the way. Loom over those two bands. Now the final set. Get your hook through all of those loops. Place those around that peg. Also loom those final two bands like that. Take her off gently. We can mold the snout later. It looks a bit weird if you get it off now. We also have to tie off the last 3 bands. But I'm afraid her snout might snap if I leave it on longer. I do get the eye up a bit. Looks kind of weird now, but will look okay if you get her off your loom. Tie off those 3 ends. And get her off your loom carefully. I'll try to do this one first. In the middle. Always gets stuck with me in the middle. Yeah. Like this. So you can pull a bit on the snout and mold it until you are pleased with how she looks. You can turn her, oh gosh, her horn is in between my bands, like that. You can turn her ears a bit. This will be the top of your goat head. You can turn this around a bit. Oh, it looks cute, like this. So now let's do the bottom jaw. Take 2 caramel bands, place them there. 2 here. It actually will be the same. 2 there. 2 there. 2 bands here. 2 there. Now we have to take, let me check my design. No, those are also 2 bands. Really? Did I do that wrong? Oh, I might have. Well, it doesn't matter, it looks nice anyway. Take 2 more bands. No, I did it correctly. 2 in the middle. You don't have to change color here if you did a stripe. You don't have to do that. So just leave it like this. Take a double looped caramel. Place that here. Also on the opposite side. Place that there. Let me see. We'll place a double looped Yes, also a double looped caramel in the middle, but we have to make a tiny beard for the goat now. You will have to get that over this band. First, let's make the beard. I will be using caramel and dark brown. So I will do this on my loom here. Take 2 caramel bands or your body color, your main body color. Then take a double looped dark brown. Get that there. And cap off the bottom with a dark brown wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loom that. This will be the tiny beard of your goat. You don't have to do this, of course. If you don't want your goat to have a beard, don't do this. Take it off. It doesn't really curve, so it doesn't matter how you put that on to those double loop bands. Just slide this over and face it down like that. That's it. This will be her, well, actually his, a tiny beard for your goat. I almost wanted to say cow, but she isn't. Now take a double looped dark brown. Place that there. Another double loop dark brown on the opposite side. And a double loop dark brown in the middle. Now we need to place a double loop dark brown from this peg to this peg. We also have to place a tiny chunk of bands there. So take 2 dark brown bands. This will be 1 time around your hook. You have to wrap it around three times. So this is 1, 2, 3. We have to get those bands onto this double looped band. Come on, you two. And replace there. This will also be in the middle. Have to be in the middle. Like this. This will be the bottom jaw. We also have to make the tongue. Will be very tiny. So take 1 pink band and cap off. Double loop it and cap off with a single pink wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just leave it on your loom for now. You can loom it. I don't want to forget the tongue. It's very tiny, but it looks so cute inside the mouth. So just loom over, but leave it on your loom for now. Don't need it just yet. So we're going to put on the horizontal bands now. Take a double loop dark brown. Place that here. A double looped caramel band. Place that here. Make triangles. And now take 2 caramel bands and place those here. Like that. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. We didn't forget the tongue. No, we didn't. So, turn your loom. Start at the bottom. Make sure those chunk of bands is in between those double looped bands. Let me see where we do need to touch the head. Now we can loom up the middle row once more. Once more. Now take your tongue, very tiny tongue, place that around this peg. Ouch. And loom over. Do I have them? No, I don't. There are two bands there. I can't see them. Why I only have one? Probably behind one of those bands, but I can hardly see yet. Got both of them now. Now loom up. Loom up once more. Stop there. I'm going to loom up the sides. I believe only 2 times. Is there only one? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, 2 times. Like this. Now take the top of your goat head. I do have to check my prototype now. To be honest with you guys, yeah, to the brown part, I believe so. Yeah, stick your hook to the caramel bands, so not the snout color, but the caramel bands on the side. Take the top 2 caramel bands and the bottom 2, like this. You have to stretch those out a bit and place them around this peg. And get into the peg and loom up those 2 bands. You also have to do this on the opposite side. So go through the caramel bands next to the snout. Take the top 2 and the bottom 2. You have to pull those around this peg. Try to do this carefully. But you guys can do this. If I can, you can. And also loom over those bands. Get those tying bands out of the way. We have to loom the middle. No, that's it. Now all we have left to do, I hope you guys can see this because of the horns and the ears. Attach those 3 tied off ends to those 3 pegs. So get through those bands. It's actually the same as we attached the top of the head to the middle portion of the head. Please. But we don't have to stretch this as far. Simply loom up. Get your hook through those 4 loops. Put that around this peg. Loom over the final 2 bands. Ah, oh, please. That one got completely twisted. It's a waste. Oh, never mind. And also this one. Get them around that peg. And loom the final 2. Do I have them all or don't I? I don't. That's why I rather take off those tying bands, because now I can see I did something wrong. I forgot this band. Also need to be around that peg. So now I'm sure I have all 4 of them. Loom the final 2 bands. Tie off those 3 ends. This will be the top of, well, not the top, no, this will be your goat head with a tiny beard. And we need to take this off very carefully, especially those dark brown bands, because they are all double looped. This one might get stuck because of the beard, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I like this head so much better than my prototype head. Oh gosh, cute, cute, cute. Get on my loom. I want to see you. Now the final 3. Yeah, and this looks great. Yes, this looks marvelous. You can pull the beard a bit if you want to. You can pull the tongue a bit if you want to. You can squeeze it, mold it, adjust the eyes until you're pleased with it. This will be your goat head. Oh, beautiful. Really funny. Yeah, looks cute. Cute goat. You can adjust the bottom jaw if you want to. Pull onto those bands. Yeah, it looks cute. Yes, I'm pleased with it this way. Well, put your head aside for now. Let me see. I think we do have to adjust our loom now. Yeah, let's do that. Make it a rectangular shape. Like this. Well, we can make the udder already. So let's do that. Quite simple. All double looped. Take a double looped pink here. And then another double looped. It will be very tiny. And I actually found out the udder of a goat is totally different than a cow's udder, but that's okay. Now take a double loop pink, place it here. Will be very tiny, this one. Take a double loop pink there. Also on the opposite side, first do it here. Another double looped pink. Going this way. You have to push it down a bit. Now we're going to place the double looped horizontal. Simply place it there. Now we do have to make the milk thingies, as I call them. So take a double loop pink, place it there, cap off with a single pink band wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to make a second one. So I will also put that on my loom there. That's a double looped pink band, cap off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrapping around a single pink band 4 times. And we have to loom those. Take one off, leave it on your hook. We have to get that onto this double loop band. Just get it over, slide it over, just like we did with the horns on the top of the head. We need to replace that. Face it up. I get the other one. We have to place that on the opposite side, obviously. We have to get that onto this side. Slide that one over and replace the bands. Well, this is it. It will be quite tiny. Take a single pink band, cap off the bottom 4 times, wrapping around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't loom just yet. You have to place some loose pink bands on some pegs, so we can tie this to the belly. So place one here, just leave it there, one there, and one loose band here. Not the one at the top, because we will we'll tie that off with a pink band that we can use. Go behind the cap band and try to get the first 2 double loop bands like this. And those, just leave those loose bands laying around. Oh, come on, mine are stuck again. I really have some issue with that. Can't get them around. Yeah, like this. Now the middle row, just the first one. First we have to do the side. Do this one first. Loom that over to that peg. Now do the other one. Go behind your horizontal band. Make sure you do that. And behind the bands you loomed. And now we can do the last one in the middle. Go behind your horizontal band. Loom over. Now we have to tie off the top of the udder with 1 pink band. You can do 2 if you want to. Doesn't matter. You just need to tie this off. Oh gosh, my snaps. It was a very loose band. I guess I used it already. No, it's completely stuck. Can't get it out now. See guys, that happens. I will take 2 bands now. Maybe that helps. Can always cut one off later. I can't even get those around my hook in a proper way. I will have to do it again. Come on. This ain't funny. Tie it off. I will get that band. Get it off your loom very carefully. Now it's quite tiny. Like this. Get your hook out carefully. I can't even see those loose. Ah, there it is, I guess. Yes. This will be his tiny udder. That's all there is to it. Can pull out the milk thingies a bit. Make it curve. We will be attaching this to the belly later. Yeah? So put this aside. I hope yours turned out better than mine. Now we will be doing the legs. I'm going to start with the back legs. So take 2 caramel bands, place them here. 2 there. 2 more. 2 more here. 2 bands there. Now 2 diagonally that way. And 2 more caramel bands. Now take 2 dark brown bands. Place them there. Now we will be making the hooves. So take a dark brown band, double loop it on your loom. Do that again. Cap off both of those double loop dark brown bands with 1 band wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also do it with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to loom those. These will be the hooves. Take them off. Get them both onto your hook. If you did cow with me, you probably will know what I'm about to do. Oh, I think I'm getting sick. I hope not, but take a caramel band, double loop it, get those hooves onto that double looped caramel. Now get a tiny toothpick or something you can put onto that band, into that band. Leave it on your hook like this. Now take 2 caramel bands, wrap them around your hook 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Try to make them look neat. Now take that toothpick or reclaim those double looped bands onto your hook like this. This will be his hoof. Now take 2 caramel bands. Have to get all of those bands onto those 2 bands, 2 caramel bands. Also take your time. You don't have to do this quickly. Take your time. Make it look neat. As neat as you possibly can. Reclaim those 2 bands. You can pull this out a bit. Also on the opposite side to make it look neat. To make those bands look okay. Well, like this. So this will be your hoof. You have to place that onto the bottom peg. Doesn't matter which way it faces. You can turn it. So you have a left or a right leg. It doesn't matter. You can turn it anyway. Like this. Oh, I forgot the horizontal bands. Get a double looped caramel. Place that here. And another double looped caramel. Place that here. This will actually be 1 back leg. So you will have to make 2 of those. You can do them exactly the same. You don't have to mirror the leg. We can simply flip his hooves around so it faces the right direction. I'll simply loom up all of those bands. Make sure you have all of them. Tie off the bottom. We'll be attaching those, of course. Take the leg off your loom. And make a second one. Now we'll show you how to do the front leg, but this will be really simple. So now we're going to do the front leg. Take 2 caramel bands. This will be so simple. Take 2 more caramel bands. Take 2 more. Take 2 more caramel bands. Now take 2 dark brown bands. And we will be doing the hooves now. So again, a dark brown. Double loop it. Another dark brown. Double loop it. Kept both of those double loop dark browns with 1 dark brown wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do exactly the same as we did with the back leg now. Loom those hooves. Get them onto your hook, both of them. Like this. Take a double looped caramel band. Get both of them onto that double looped caramel band. Take a toothpick or something else and stick it in between the double loop bands. Get 2 caramel bands, wrap them around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Reclaim that double loop band. Now take 2 caramel bands. I have my watch around my wrist. Normally I take it off. Oh, doesn't matter. I don't have to now. If I do bracelets with you guys, I always want to fit them, but I don't have to now. So get all of those bands onto those 2 caramel bands. It's exactly the same as the back leg, to be honest. It's not that difficult. And if you did the cowl already, you will know what to do. You don't even have to watch this. Reclaim the 2 bands. Make it look as neat as you can. Again, stay around my hook, please. Oh, like this. We have to place that on the bottom. It doesn't matter which way the hooves are facing. You can turn it around easily in the way it needs to be facing. I'll simply loom up. This will be a front leg. Also make 2 of these, of course. Get this one off. You can also tie off this one or store it on a hook or toothpick. Doesn't matter what you like. Everything is okay as long as it doesn't come apart. This will be the front leg. Very tiny, very simple. You can adjust it a bit if you want to. So now you should have 2 front legs, 2 back legs, the udder, and the head. That's what you should have. And I guess that's all we need. Yeah. So we will be doing the body. Oh, get out of vision like that. Yes, I have to turn around my design. Like this. Now I can see what I can do. Use 2 bands at a time. 2 caramel bands or your chosen body color. Place, well, let me see. The third pack. 2 here. 2 here. 2 here. place 2 here. Well, we have to place 2 all the way to the bottom. So these are all 2 bands all the way to the bottom. And that's about it. Now take 2 bands and place them like this, diagonally. Continue placing 2 bands to the bottom, all the way to the bottom. This is also very similar to my cow, only a bit smaller and with a slightly longer neck. But take 2 bands. Oh gosh. And place them here. Take 2 bands all the time. Place them there. 2 here. Now place 2 going up like that. And we will be placing the horizontal bands. Take a double looped caramel band, place that there. Take another double looped caramel band, place that here. Now take 2 caramel bands, stretch them across those 3 pegs. Here 2, also here, here. Push down if you have to. Also here. And place a double looped caramel here. That's it for the horizontal bands. Now we have to place the legs. Take one of your back legs, get your hook through all of those 4 bands, and place it around here. Well, the hooves will have to face that way, of course, but you can adjust it, it doesn't matter. Place those bands around this peg, if you can. I don't have my hook through the bands correctly. Place that around there. That's where the back leg is supposed to be. Now take one of your front legs. This is quite simple to do so. And place that on this peg. Make sure you have all the bands around there. Oh, leave it like this, doesn't matter. Now take your goat head. I'm sorry, I have to drink something now. That's better. Now get your, well, first let's do the middle. Get your hook through the middle set of bands. Place the head. You guys see this? Place it around this peg. Like that. Make sure this tying band stays on. You have to place that portion of the head on another peg later. Now get your hook through those 4. See, I'm missing one again. I can't see because of the ear. Those 4 loops, place it around this peg. Like that. And now we have to lay some loose bands around those pegs to stitch the goat together. This is just 1/2 of the goat. So place single caramel bands onto those pegs, all of those top pegs. I will turn my loom so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just lay them all around those pegs and one there. That will be enough. That's it. Just well, leave them there. You can loom now. So go behind your goat head. Get the first 2 bands. Loom over. First do, well, almost completely this row, so those loose bands won't go anywhere. Just loom up. Try to make the bands look neat. Like this. We can loom up once more. Can we loom up once more again? I'll leave it like this. So most of those bands are secure now. Go behind these bands and loom up. Oh, you will have to face, well, you can see what I did. Right side up. Your goat head will be right side up. Loom over these 2. Now, first go behind your horizontal band on. First loom over those 2 to the side, and then we're going to loom the bottom. First. Well, it doesn't matter, every band needs to be loomed. Loom up. Loom up. Now loom up diagonally. You have to get, oh, I put that one back, it came off. Now we can loom up this entire row, the middle row. Be careful with the legs, go behind all the bands. Make sure you have all of them. Ooh, that's just one. Again, loom up, loom up. This can be a little bit tricky. Go behind all the bands. Grab only the bottom 2, loom over. Like this. Now this is the, you can actually loom this one. Loom this one first, doesn't matter. Or it does. Oh gosh, leave it. Now, loom this one first diagonally. Get this through. Mine is stuck again. Of course. First loom over diagonally. And then loom over these bands. It doesn't matter actually, but, and then the final 2. You can take off your tying bands already if you want to. Double check yourself this way. If you forgot one band, you can still do something about it. If you can get it off. My prototype did go so easily. This is going so hard. Well, I'll leave it. I will get it off later. If it doesn't want to, it doesn't want to. This one does want to go get off. And we can also take off this one by the head. But not this one. Leave this one. You need it again. Yeah, like this. Tie off the bottom. And get this part of her body of your loom. Yay. Well, this will be 1/2 of your goat. Pull out all those loose bands. Like that. That will be the tail. Now I hopefully can take off this tying band. Yeah, like that. Told you she will be tiny. Oh, cute, 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 cute. Yeah, I love this better. Wonderful. Well, let's do the other part of the body. We have to do that in the opposite direction. So 2 bands here. Well, we don't have to do it in the opposite. We will be mirroring the body. 2 bands here. Get more caramel bands. 2 caramel bands there. 2 here. 2 here. All the way to the bottom. Two bands all the time. Now we have to go diagonally. Going this way. Now 2 bands all the way to the bottom. Two more. Now we have to go diagonally again first to the bottom. Take 2 caramel bands again. Once more. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Now place 2 going this way. Now do the horizontal bands. Take a double looped caramel band, place that here. Take a double looped caramel band, place that here. Now take 2 caramel bands, stretch them over those 3 pegs, also the next, like this. And 2 bands going there, 2 bands going here. Yeah, 2 more. Going there. And another double looped caramel. Place that here. And that's about it. Now we're going to place the legs again. I will be turning my loom. Place the back. This is the back leg with 2 spots to get it onto the loom. Place one here. This is actually exactly the same, but I'm mirroring the body. Get your hook through all those bands. Place it around there. I will take them off already, because I simply don't want to forget one. That is not okay. Stay around the peg. This band doesn't want to come off. I have no idea why. Yeah, like that. Push down a bit. And the first one we have to place on the 1, 2, 3, 4th peg. 1, 2, 3, 4th. In the middle, like this. You have to place it around there. Well, like this. I'll just leave it. You can adjust it later. Now, get your goat. I told you not to take off this tying band because we need to go through the middle section of the head again. We have to place that around this peg. Now go through the last set of bands, also face her right side up, as you can see. Take those other 4 bands and place it around this peg. Exactly the same thing as on the other side. Now you can take this off now if you want to. You can also leave it and take it off later. Like this. Now we can loom. So go behind your head. Get the bottom 2 bands. Loom over. Get the next 2 bands and the next 2 bands. Loom up. Loom up. Loom up again. Again. And once more. Go behind these bands. Loom up. Up once. Now we have to go behind the horizontal band, double looped horizontal band. It's kind of hard sometimes. And take the top 2 bands and loom them across. Now loom this row. Make sure you go behind your horizontal bands. Now loom this diagonally. And we can do the middle row. Like this. Go behind all those bands, get the bottom 2, loom over. Now loom these diagonally bands. Loom this one. And the final 2 bands. Also tie off this end. Just for now. We'll be attaching a tiny tail later. Now simply get her off your loom. If you dare to pull her off your loom, be my guest. I simply don't dare to do that. Ooh. Always keep sticking around those pegs. So that's why I use my hook to take it off. Now we have to stitch her together. Exactly the same way as we did with the cow. But of course I will show you. The leg is in between the party. Cool. Well. Now we have to stitch her together. We have to do this. Well, we have to do this upside down. So the bands will be inside her body. All we have to do is simply get those bands through the bands on this side. Simply get your hook through those 2 bands. Make sure you get the first loose band through there. And pull. That's all we need to do. And you go to the next set. Get through the next loose band. And pull. Not too hard. It's like we're sewing her together. That's actually what we're doing. Get it through. Pull. Go to the next. Get it through. Pull. Next set. Pull. Next. Pull. The next set. I can't see them anymore. There. Pull through. That one that went with this one. Yeah. Now go through this set. Pull through. I have to see if I did this correctly. She ain't tied yet now, so I have one band left actually. I'll get it through this one also. Please. There's a lot of wind here at the moment. It's kind of spooky here in the attic. Did I do this okay? Yeah, I did. I did do this okay, but I have one band left. Well, I can also cut it off actually, but I won't. I pull it through the last set again. Now, if you did the cow with me, you know what to do. You probably don't even have to watch all of this explanation. Simply get your hook through one band, leave one, get the next band, or skip one, get to the next band, skip another, and another. Now we have to go back. I will always pull through this band to make it more tight when I go back. Or did I do that completely the wrong way? No, it's okay. Get that band. You won't be able to see this anyway. It's inside the belly. Get through the last. Pull tight. Stick this through some of the bands. Doesn't matter what bands, to be honest. You can use a C-clip. We'll pull it through once more. Like this. Now use a C-clip to secure it. This will be inside the body. So you won't be able to see this. You can leave it like this. And this will be your tiny, tiny, tiny goat. Like this. We will be attaching the tail now. First we do the tail and then we do the belly. Or the stomach. Or how you want to call it. First do the tail. This is quite simple to do so. Let me see. Yeah, take a double looped caramel. Did I do that? Wait, I have to check my prototype. Is that double looped? Nope, it ain't. It ain't double looped. No, sorry guys. Take 2 bands. 2 bands. Why didn't I do a double loop there? Well, looks cool though. No, take 2 bands. Take 2 more. Wait. 2 more caramel bands. Going this way. And take 2 caramel bands going that way. I did this differently. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, it's okay like this. Now take your goat. Get your band through those 4 loops. Put her on right side up. Get this around the peg. So make sure she's faces right side up. Well, it doesn't matter actually. You can also do this while she is upside down. Because it's a tiny tail, it doesn't matter how you attach her. Actually, I want to add a double loop band here. A horizontal band, so take off. We need to take off only the first 2 looped bands. And then place a double looped horizontal band like this. That's it. Now all you have to do is replace those. Oh, I hope I don't lose them. Replace those 2 bands. And then we have a horizontal band in between. Like this. Now first loom over the diagonally placed bands. Go behind the horizontal band. Loom over. Now simply loom up. And tie off the bottom with a caramel band. And that's it. take her off. This will be the tiny tail. She doesn't need to have a very big tail. Goats don't have big tails, as far as I have seen. This will be it. We need to hide this band inside the body. Like you can do this your own way. There's no way to do this. Simply get the band through, weave it through the body. Try to hide it as best as you can. You won't be able to see this anyway. That's her tiny tail. Now we will be doing the stomach. You can do a white stomach if you want to. I will also do a caramel stomach. I like her caramel actually. So I will do a completely caramel stomach. So if you want that to be different, or you want a white body stomach, please do so. Yeah, let's start. Oh, I'm sorry guys, we have to change our loom again. Yeah, there's mama on the back of my loom. So my kids know this is my loom. They can't touch it. Place it one peg down the middle row. Like this. Now take 2 caramel bands. Place them there. Also 2 here. Now take 2 diagonally this way. Take 2 diagonally that way. Go to the bottom. All with 2 bands at a time. Two bands, not 3. Go this way. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Yeah. Yeah. This is supposed to be. This is slightly different. The stomach can't be too white, otherwise the goat will be very chunky. So it can only be like 2 rows. 2 bands all the time. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Yeah. Now 2 diagonally going this way. And 2 going that way. Now we place the horizontal bands. Those will be double looped. Oh gosh, I don't know. Yes, they will be double looped, of course. Take a double looped caramel here. Double looped caramel there. Double looped here. Actually, all the way. Double looped horizontal bands. Also will be attaching loose bands onto this stomach, so we can attach it to the cow. And we also have to attach the udder, of course. I don't want to forget that. All double looped horizontal bands. And push down a bit because we have to place loose bands onto those pegs. Otherwise they will fall off immediately. Take a single caramel band or your stomach collar band and cap off by wrapping around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now take your loose caramel bands and place them around every peg all the way. We simply will loom over them. Just pretend there are not there. Only 1, not 2. Place 2 here, 2 there. Like that. That's it. We can loom now. Go behind the cap band. First loom over to this side, then loom over to that side. Go behind the horizontal bands and leave all those loose bands around those pegs. Simply loom over them like they're not there. If they do fall off, replace them. Now go back and loom up this entire row. This will be the belly. Now take a single caramel band. If you're doing a white belly, you also need caramel bands on the side, loose bands, because you will be attaching a white belly to a caramel goat. I probably should have said that before, but those loose bands will be caramel, no matter what color you make the stomach. Take it off carefully. Gosh, one horizontal band was stuck. Like this. This will also be for the neck. Well, you have to, well, you can position where you want to udder yourself. You can position that. Those 2 bands will be the back of those, well, here are 2 bands. This is only 1 row. Here are 2 rows. So this is the back of your goat. Bottom, actually. So where will we place it? I guess we will be placing it around this area. This will be near the tail. So take your udder. I think we will be yes, I will be placing it around this area. Yeah, it's quite simple. Just stick your hook through some bands. It doesn't matter what bands. Please make sure all those loose bands are out, that you pulled those out. I haven't done that myself yet, because we will be attaching the belly. with those bends. Pull one to the left and one to the right. I will turn my belly around. Simply get your hook through where you want your udder to be. It really doesn't matter. But it has to be placed, of course. Will look a bit weird if she hasn't a udder attached. So get those bends through. You can do this at any place you want yourself. There is no way you must do this. You can attach this just the way you like yourself. This is exactly the same as with my cow. Just get those bends through. We're going to tie a knot later with them. If we have all the bends through, where did I pull that one through? I'm sorry if I'm going off screen, but I figured. I can't see what I'm doing. I have to take a closer look. Yeah, and I got my loose bend. Pulled that one through. What do I have here? Another loose bend around my hook, of course. Yeah. Of course. I cut them through. And we need to pull them tight. Like this. It will look like that. And we can tie a knot with those bands. You won't be able to see this. This is inside the goat's belly. So you simply can tie a knot and leave those bands. If it's possible for you to tie a knot. Like that, and also the opposite side. So it sticks on the bottom. This will go nowhere. Like this. And you won't be able to see this anyway. Well, all we have left to do is attach this to the body. This is also the same as with my cow. Simply go through some bends. Pull through those. Actually, I'm going to, yeah, like that. Pull through. This will be near his, do I have the right bend here? No, I don't. I'm sorry, I did that wrong myself. It will be near his beard. We will be attaching the middle. The cap end is facing to his head. Pull through those bends, or one bend. Now, all we have left to do is get all those loose bends through. Pull them through. We also will be stitching those. I can hardly see what I'm doing here. No, this is too close. Get this one. Get them through. It doesn't matter what bends you pull it through, as long as it is that band? Oh, please, don't do this to me. This is the most easy part of the video. Touching the stomach. I'll simply get through all those bands until you reach the bottom of your goat. And then we also have to stitch this together like we stitched his body together. So you have to leave one, skip one, and pull it through. Why do I have 3 bands there? What's the problem? And I'm pulling out that one. Hooray. Going great here, guys. Not. Please, why is this happening? This is the most easy part of the video. Well, simply get them all through. Try not to pull too hard on those bands. Also get that one through. Try not to grab the horizontal bands while pulling through those loose bands. And this will be his rear, but where to pull it through? No, not you. Pull it through there. Now you can also do the opposite side if you want to. I'm going and try to do that so we can go around the whole goat to stitch her up. But be careful, you don't want to pull out. I'm going to try something here. Simply stick a hook through all of those loose bands so they won't get out if I do attach the other side. Do I have them all? No, one at the bottom. That one will stay there. You can do it like this, so this won't go anywhere now. So you can attach the other side. Also pull through. Don't lose them. Pull through those bands on the opposite side. If you have a few of them through, the goat will stick together. Make sure you take the right bands to the right. The loose bands that are on the same side. You have to pull them through. This is just, well, it's simple to do so, but you have to take your time for this. And simply stitch her together. if you can get through the bends. I really have a hard time doing this. Again, I have 3 bends. Why? I don't want that. Why? This is going so difficult for me. I hope yours already is stitched together and has a belly already. I wanted to do my alligator bracelet for next, but I don't have enough green, so I probably won't do her just yet. I will do her, but not now. First I have to buy green bands. So I will have to design something else. I don't know what yet, so I'll have to think what I will be doing. I'm not sure yet. I believe these are the final bands that needed to be pulled through. Yeah. Now carefully take out your hook. Keep her together. Like this. Now we can stitch her up. So go to the first band, leave one, get the next. Try to do this without getting it twisted, but it's rather hard to do. So skip one, get the next. Skip one. Can you see this? Skip one, get the next. It's the same as stitching her together. Skip one, get the next. Now on this side, skip one. No, I actually won't skip this one. I will use this. No, I will be skipping one. It doesn't matter. And if you don't like it, you can always take it off and do it again. Skip one. These are twisted. This is so boring to do so, but let me see. There's also one on the opposite side. I think we can make that. Yeah, we can do that easily. Take this one. We can go around the goat. Grab this one. Grab the next. The next. Next. Now we'll have to see if this will go. Well, I guess not. We'll pull this one through. Otherwise we will have to stretch it too far. If I can get it through. Simply stick it through some bends so it gets across to the other side. That's all we need to do. Then you can use it to get the next band. Get the next. Try not to forget any. And like I said, if you don't like it, you can also do this again and simply take it off. Do this again. Now we have one band left. Too bad it ends at the head, but it's okay. You can actually wrap it around the head and leave it there. Doesn't really matter. You can also stuff it into the body and use a C-clip. But you have to lift up the belly. Oh, this will be your tiny goat. This is her. She looks a bit, yeah, chunky right now, but it's okay. You will have to mold her. Oh, you really have to wire her in order to stand. Otherwise she can't stand. Like this one. You really need to wire her legs. Now she's floppy. Well, it does look funny though. There's the tail again. Wrap it around the tail. Like this. You really have to, well, use wire to make her stand in order to make her stand. This will be your goat. I hope you like her. I do adore her. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. You can always also wire her neck if you want to. And push this down a bit. She's cute though. Yeah. If I wire her up, she looks cute. Looks a bit weird now. But guys, I hope you like this goat tutorial. Like, subscribe, share. Hide this band better than I did. Meh. She's so cute. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Yeah, I do. And share some pictures with me. I love her. I will be wiring her so she can stand. This is nothing. She's cute though. But guys, I'll see you next time. Time for me to go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I will be seeing you later. Have fun. Bye bye.